Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. He's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Lewis is on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out boxing.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
A nice block by Lewis. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut.
Keep your hands up.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Lewis. Good block by Lewis. Teddy, one of the reasons the heavyweight division is so popular is because of the power punchers. But how do you differentiate Lennox Lewis as a power puncher with some of the greats we've seen through history?
Well, you've had guys like Ernie Shavers knock a wall down, but he didn't win a heavyweight title. Now, some of it's who's around, but some of it is having an ability to deliver that power. Lennox Lewis has found a missile that takes that bomb right to the guy's chin.
Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. A crushing two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Here we go. Round two is underway. Able to show you his blocking ability. A little defense turns to offense by Lewis. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Super two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Good block there by Bad Intentions. They both decide to bring it. Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
Good scoring counterpunch by Lewis. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
All right, look great. Just don't get crazy in there.
And round number 3 is underway. Devastating blow by Lewis. Lewis's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Fires right back at him. Well-placed counterpunch by Lewis. Teddy, early on in the career of Lennox Lewis, a lot of the British fans actually didn't gravitate towards him because he was one of these nomadic kind of fighters. Jamaican, lived in Britain, but won a gold for Canada.
Yeah, but the most important part of that geography is his own. He had his own identity. He knew where he stood. He knew where his confidence came from. He knew what his style was.
Lennox blocks a punch. Halfway through this round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Able to cover up that gut.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Good looking counterpunch. A good block. 10 seconds of round number 3. Well, we're watching Lennox Lewis here tonight, but Teddy, you know, a lot of American fight fans, sometimes they turn the other way with Lennox Lewis. They never really got behind him because they don't like the way he acts as a heavyweight champion.
Well, Americans want you to wear your heart out on your sleeve to a certain point. They like emotion. They love emotion. And Lewis doesn't show that kind of passion. He's very contained, very cerebral, but he knows how to get results where it counts, in the ring.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Good block by Bad Intentions. Landing 2 jabs by Bad Intentions. Now that's some fine work right there by Bad Intentions. Good block by Lewis. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Gets rid of that body shot. And now he's putting his punches together. There he goes. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down and you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
Able to get rid of that one. Nice block. Last 10 seconds. Well-placed counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Let's see some more heads. Let's see some more heads. Get out of the way.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Lewis is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch.
Teddy, when he won the gold medal in the Seoul Olympics in '88, he toppled Riddick Bowe.
And it showed him right there in the amateurs what kind of level he could get to, what kind of fighters he could beat. And that confidence is serving him now.
Good scoring counterpunch by Lewis. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Ten seconds remaining in this round. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and now he has. He just got to his man.
His opponent had no idea that he was still in range. He thought he was at a safe distance. Now he knows he wasn't.
End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Hit it out, hit it out.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Obviously, so many career highlights in the career of Lennox Lewis as we watch him in action here tonight. But one of the things he's most proud of is that he was able to face and beat all the heavyweights of his generation, including getting Mike Tyson at the end of Mike Tyson being Mike Tyson.
You know, you use the word proud, and I think that that's so important here. We look at the right hand of Lennox. We look at the size of Lennox, but the pride, that legacy you talked about, he brings that into the ring. That makes him strong.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Lewis. Lennox Lewis is having a masterful round defensively. I love what we're seeing from the footwork with him. Very good movement, sound defensively. Is there anything he should be considering adding to that arsenal, though, right now?
Well, he's got to find spots for offense. You know, he's making his opponent miss. He's getting him off balance. He's frustrating him a little bit. You know, pop at the right time. You know, let it fly a little bit in the right spots. You keep your guy off balance. When you got him off balance, you make him miss, make him pay.
Lennox Lewis's nose is starting to bleed. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And a smart counterpunch by Lewis. Lennox Lewis is dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Good counterpunch. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Blocks it away. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Lewis. Every gym's got one of those double-ended backs, right? They give you the movement. You got to hit that moving target, work on your accuracy. He's making it so that his opponent never had to work on one, Teddy. He's just sitting right there, right in front. No head movement whatsoever.
No, not at all. He didn't have one in his gym, that's for sure, because he just does not know how to move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Well-targeted counterpunch by Bad Intentions. He got hit, but he sends it right back. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Well-placed counterpunch by Bad Intentions. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Blocks away that headshot. Good block there by Lewis. A headshot blocked. Halfway through this round here. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Lewis. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're beating each other. intentions has got an eye that has a cut above it. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good block there by Bad Intentions. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Nice block by Lewis. Showing you some defense there with the block. Goes up top again. Good looking counter punch. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
There it is! Lennox Lewis is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Lennox hurt there, and he's going to clinch.
And he needs to clinch long enough to stop those tunes that are singing in his head right now.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. Blocks that punch. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lewis. Great movement to get away from those punches. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Protecting his head well with his guard. he says, right back with the left hand. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good job staying away from the danger there. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lennox Lewis. Return to sender with the left hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Another flush shot up top. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Well-targeted counterpunch by Lewis. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hand. Lennox Lewis's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Lennox able to block that punch. There's another left hand from him. Good block by Bad Intentions. Job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Lewis. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Another flush shot lands upstairs. Scoring counterpunch by Lewis. Lewis is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Trying to keep his distance, trying to keep his range, but still, you have to be offensive-minded.
Yeah, you do. If you're just standing on the outside at the beginning, that's okay. But then your opponent, he's going to walk in on you. There has to be something threatening, something damaging to keep you outside.
as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Blocks that belt line well. A headshot blocked. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Get it out, get it out, get it out.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Blocks that punch. Parries that punch away. Good looking counter punch. And a well-placed counter by Lewis. All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring. Lennox Lewis is your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were